Police say what started as a drive-by shooting ended with this: a detective face-to-face with armed suspects inside a convenience store.
WDRB's Grace Haba tells us how it ended with 8 people behind bars and nearly a dozen guns off the streets. Grace?
As far as arrests go, it doesn't get any simpler than catching a suspect red-handed. And investigators say this is a case of right place at the right time.
I'm really proud of him. This is great work.
On Friday, Chief Erica Shields marking a win for the department after several suspects were taken into custody after a drive-by shooting at a convenience store. On Monday around noon, a detective reported hearing gunshots on Manslick Road.
He responded to the area and discovered a wrecked, stolen Dodge Durango in which 2 armed males had just fled on foot.
Police soon arrested one juvenile who was carrying 2 guns, including an AR-15 rifle. Officers then spotted a stolen car nearby and a chase began. After several miles, the car crashed into a police cruiser near 26th and Greenwood, and another arrest was made. Back on Manslick Road,
I went to gather evidence there.
Detective Seth Goodlett found himself face to face with a group of suspects returning to the scene of the crime who didn't know he was there.
I observed these individuals attempting to hide firearms within the location.
The suspects are coming in and handing the clerk weapons.
Surveillance video shows Goodlett walk from behind the register, pointing a gun at the suspects and calling for backup. The group was taken into custody. In total, 8 people were arrested and 11 firearms seized. All suspects are now facing felony charges. The arrests mark progress for the department.
This is fantastic.
But Shields says there needs to be more active policing in order to cut down on violent crime and close cases.
They're in the area because they have intelligence that's telling them there's violent crime in this area.
We are at an unprecedented time with the amount of violent crime we have in Louisville, so we're stretched thinner than we've ever been. So in this case, the fact that we had officers out on the street doing their job in the right place at the right time definitely led to this series of events.
No one was harmed in the shooting. LMPD says it is investigating whether the 8 suspects are responsible for other violent crimes in the area and say more arrests in this case are possible. Reporting live in downtown Louisville, Grace Haba, WDRB News.